More than 30 years have passed since Chickering and Gamson offered 7 principles for good instructional practices in undergraduate education. While the state of undergraduate education has evolved over that time, the 7 principles still have a place in today's collegiate classroom. Originally written to communicate best practices for face-to-face instruction, the principles translate well to the online classroom and can help to provide guidance for those of us designing courses to teach online. Principle number 1. Encourage contact between students and faculty. Students need to know how to contact their online instructor and should be encouraged to communicate with us when needed. Multiple means of contacting the instructor, such as email, phone, messaging, etc., should be clearly posted with guidelines on available times and response times. Principle number 2. Develop reciprocity and cooperation among students. People learn through socially constructing their understanding based on their experiences. Online courses, therefore, should not be independent study classes. Online instructors need to build collaborative structures into their courses to promote student-to-student interaction. Students who feel isolated in an online course have difficulty being successful. Incorporate collaborative and interactive ventures early on to foster discussions where students communicate with one another, share ideas, and debate concepts. While interacting with the instructor is important in an online class, it is also important that students have a space where they can discuss concepts with one another as well. Principle number 3. Design for active learning. Learning is not a passive activity. For students to learn, they must actively engage with the content in thoughtful and purposeful ways. As you develop your online course, consider ways to build active learning into the course content. This can include utilizing course management system tools or Web 2.0 tools. But active learning isn't limited to technological avenues in online courses. For example, someone teaching science online could utilize hands-on lab activities developed with common everyday items. And someone teaching psychology or sociology online could have students conduct observational work at a park or even at the mall. Principle number 4. Provide prompt and thorough feedback. Students need to receive prompt and thorough feedback to understand how to improve and whether they are achieving the learning outcomes. Principle number 5. Emphasize time on task. Learning takes time. Students and faculty working in online spaces need to realize this. Just because an online course may be more flexible schedule-wise does not mean that it won't require a significant time commitment. It's important for instructors to communicate expected time commitments, but also be realistic with their expectations. Assigning students to read a 500-page book in a day may not be completely realistic. Have high expectations, but respect students' need to have time to interact with the content and to learn. Principle number 6. Communicate clear and high expectations. It is critical that expectations regarding standards, participation, and interaction are clearly communicated to students. Do you want your students to log on daily? Do they need to submit assignments in a certain format? Is it okay for them to use emoticons in their discussion posts? These are just a few of the areas that online instructors need to consider as they develop an online course for the first time. Principle number 7. Respect diverse talents, perspectives, and ways of learning. Students learn in a variety of ways. While there will undoubtedly be some text-based content in an online course, it cannot be the only mode of delivery or assessment. Draw on the host of multimedia options available online to deliver content to students and to assess them. Instead of typing out some long lesson, check out YouTube. for some relevant videos, or better yet, use a screencasting tool to record a customized lesson. Instead of assigning a 10-page paper, you can have students create a video where they demonstrate what they have learned. Consider project or problem-based learning strategies that may be relevant to your content and objectives.